Good morning to you all, heroic people of Venezuela, soldiers, men and women of our homeland, sons and daughters of Bolivar.
The Bolivarian National Armed Forces of Venezuela wishes to inform the entire global community that in the early morning hours of this very day, the 3rd of January, the Venezuelan people themselves have been made the target of the most criminal military aggression on the part of the government of the United States of America. Up to this very moment, the barbarity of the invading forces who have desecrated our sacred ground in the localities of Huertetiuna, Caracas, the states of Miranda, Aragua, and La Guaira, they managed to strike with their missiles and rockets, which were fired from their combat helicopters, impacting civilian residential areas. For this reason, we are already gathering all the relevant information concerning the injured and the deceased. In the face of this despicable and cowardly attack that gravely threatens the peace and stability of the entire region, we hereby issue our most forceful denunciation to the international community and all multilateral organizations, demanding that the government be condemned. The American entente for the flagrant violation of the United Nations Charter and of international law. Free, independent, and sovereign Venezuela, with all the powerful force of its long and storied libertarian history, emphatically rejects the presence of these foreign troops who have consistently left in their path nothing but death, pain, and utter destruction. This invasion represents the greatest outrage the country has suffered, driven by the insatiable greed for our strategic resources. Far from any supposed struggle against narco-terrorism, this deplorable action definitively seeks to force a regime change and subjugate us to the spurious designs of North American imperialism, trampling upon our inalienable right, the right to self-determination for which our liberators fought so valiantly and which we are now called upon to defend with that very same dignity. Therefore, in this most unfortunate hour, I call upon the courage that we have inherited from our liberators, who taught us that our dignity cannot be negotiated and that our homeland is a supreme value. They have attacked us, but they will not break us. United soldiers and people, we will form an indestructible wall of resistance. Our vocation is peace, but our heritage is the fight for freedom. We who extend a hand in brotherhood today clench our fist in defense of what is ours. Let us unite, for in the unity of our people we shall find the strength to resist and to overcome. In the midst of this imperial onslaught, I make a fervent appeal for serenity and for sound judgment, to maintain our unity and our calm. Despair is an ally of the invader. Fortitude is the shield of our homeland. We must not surrender to the panic the enemy wishes to sow. Let us avoid chaos and anarchy, for these are weapons as lethal as any bombs. We must demonstrate to the world the true metal of which we are made. Let us be resilient. Let us maintain our steadfast resolve and composure in the face of adversity. And let us activate and implement all of the national defense plans for which we have been diligently preparing. For this reason, and in strict compliance with the Constitution of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, the Organic Law on States of Exception, and the Organic Law on National Security, we unreservedly endorse the decree declaring a state of external commotion across the entire national territory. And as a consequence, the men and women of the Bolivarian National Armed Forces, acting upon the instructions of citizen Nicolás Maduro Moros, the constitutional president of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, our commander-in-chief, we will deploy all our capabilities for the comprehensive defense of the nation and the restoration of order and peace. Therefore, we will activate across the entire national geographic spectrum and in perfect popular military and police fusion, the establishment of complete operational readiness through the massive deployment of all land, air, naval, riverine, and missile assets. Weapon systems for comprehensive defense with the purpose of ensuring the full integration of all elements of national power in the mission of confronting imperial threats, thereby forming a single unified combat bloc. Our honor, our duty, and history itself are calling us. Let the cry of our free nation resound in every single corner. Victory is truly ours because reason and dignity are our constant companions. We shall most certainly prevail. Long live our beloved homeland.